everyone, it's Mel here and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be working on 5 hip-hop grooves every dancer should know. I'll break down each move for you and then we're going to be doing it with music. If you want to see more videos like this, like and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. The first move we're going to work on is called the bounce. The bounce is present in almost all hip-hop dance steps and it's involving the lower part of the body. And all you're doing is bending the knees. So this is what a bounce looks like. Bounce. You're just bending the knees. You don't gotta go super hard or crazy. Just practice going light. I bring my knees forward and then I softly extend my legs up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. A profile version, you can see here, again, I'm bending my knees, allowing my knees to go forward softly and come back up. So bounce, 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 bounce. All right, let's practice the groove a couple times. We'll do it 2 8 counts, and then we're gonna try it with music. So bending the knees softly, going bend and straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, bending softly, bend straight up, boom, boom, bend. We're doing the bounce, yeah. Now let's do it to music. The next step that we're gonna do is called the rock. And the rock involves movement that happens from the waist and the upper body. You see this move in a lot of hip hop dance steps. The 3 basic variations, we go up, we go side, or we focus down, right? For today, we're gonna just practice going up because that's in a lot of hip hop grooves, top rock steps, and even some 90s party dance steps. So involving the upper body, and we're gonna alternate going 2 to the right, 2 to the left. We're going up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, now sometimes what people tend to do when they practice the rock is they'll pop their chest out and pull their shoulders back. So that sometimes gets a little bit confusing at first. What you want to do is bend and then come up. So bring your upper body down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And yes, my knees are bending softly, so you don't have to have it straight and then do that. You can just bend it softly a little bit to go down, up, instead of rock like this, you know? So we're practicing that. So let's try doing the rock, going up 2 times on each side for 2 8 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do it to music. The next move we're gonna do is called the 2-step. This can be a very simple move that you do if you're just like feeling the music, but you're not ready to go on the dance floor yet, but you're feeling good to move a little bit, all right? So this does involve the bounce and the rock, okay? So this is what the 2-step looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm just stepping 1, 2 steps, 1, 2 steps, 1, 2 steps, 1, 2 steps. So to break down the move, let's do it in pieces. We're just gonna do the feet first, all right? No rock, no bounce. It's going right, left, left, right. Notice how I keep my feet in the same spot. So I don't move it in or I don't step out, meet middle. I keep this hip width distance type of position, and I keep my feet there when I do those taps. So starting with my right foot, I go right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. One more time. Tap, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now involving the bounce, right? You're stepping as your knees bend, bend, bend. So even without the feet tapping, my knees look like this. Bounce, 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 down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now let's try with the two-step. Here we go, down, up, da, da, da. All right, now adding the rock to it, we're rocking up. So we're going up to the right, up to the left, 2 and 2, right? Step up, try it with the feet, 5, 6. Here we go, right foot, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, without doing the rock or the bounce, if you just do the two-step, then we start to look like this. Nothing wrong if you're like, that's how I move, nothing wrong with that. But with a lot of the hip hop grooves and even to the bounce and energy and vibe to the music, there's a lot of rock and bounce dynamic in music. And that's why we involve it into our movement as well. So when we're doing this kind of vibe, this boom bap feel, there's always a rock and a bounce. That's the rock and bounce are like the meat and potatoes, the vegetables and water, the vitamins of hip hop dance grooves. So you don't ever see hip hop moves looking straight like a box or like a robot. There's always this bounce and this rock involved. So always know that that should be there when we're training our moves. So let's do the two-step involving the bounce and the rock for 1 8 count. 5, 6. Here we go. We said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, now let's try it with music. The next move we're going to do is called the grapevine. You see this in a lot of social dance settings, electric slide, anything on a big dance floor where we do line dancing. So this is what the move looks like. We're going to the right first. We're going grapevine, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So we're stepping behind. Every time we step out, behind, step together. So let's break that down. Just the feet, when we're going to the right, we're stepping out, step behind, step out, step together, step out, step behind, step out. One more time. Out, behind, out, together, out, behind, out, together. Just like with the two-step, now we're involving the bounce and the rock. So involving those elements, this is how it would look like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so let's involve just 1 8 count of doing the rock and then 1 8 count of doing the bounce, and then we'll put them together. 5, 6, Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, involving the bounce, it's not going to be too much of a drastic change. If anything, you're still bending the knees, but we're not going straight locked. So I don't want us to overthink this. It's really just softening at the knees and allowing movement to happen in the torso. So bounce, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's put it together with the rock and the bounce. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. One more time. And 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's try it with music. The next move we're going to do is called the lean and dab. It's a really fun social dance step. This is what it looks like. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right. So here's the breakdown. All right. So now it does involve the rock and the bounce, the legs. Here we go. It's almost very similar to a two-step, but your stance is a little bit wider. So if we go back, a two-step, same thing. We're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now your stance is wider and you're just shifting your weight on either side. So if we start with the right, we're going right, tap left, left, tap right, right, tap left, left, tap right. And to be aware of where our weight is positioned, our weight is on the right. When we step to the right, our weight is on the left when we step to the left. So giving the cue of weight on the right, then weight on the left. Weight on the right, weight on the left. Yeah? 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, the upper body, there's more arm movement involved, and it's very similar to the dab step. If you haven't seen that yet, the dab is just one quick movement of like you're sneezing, and then you're covering your mouth, right? That's how we're gonna look at that step today. But this one, instead of actually making the big movement here in front of your face and extending the arm out, it's more of hand going near the shoulder and the other arm staying low. And you don't have to make this a very tense position, but it's more of a groove going into a shape. So it's not hard like a dab is hard, but it's just positioning ourselves in this shape during the groove, if that makes sense. So with the arm placement, your right arm would swing as the other arm just opens out. So the arms are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on every even number, when we position our hand near our shoulder, our weight drops a bit. So it's going 1, drop, boom, drop, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your knees on that bounce, right? The bounce that we've been working on allows more of that drop to be seen and felt more. So when you're going here, my knees bounce, 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 bounce. So that bounce element is still there. Yeah. And my palm, if we're thinking of the placement, it's pointed out. So it's not like doing like a little salute or anything. It's just pressed facing out instead of facing to yourself. So let's actually show sideways profile. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice my palm is out. Yep. Instead of palm going in. Good. Okay, so now let's put it together, thinking of the bounce and then the boom, ta, boom, ta. This one doesn't have an upright or an upward rock. The rock element is supported because of how much of how it's happening in the bounce, but you're also shifting your weight, your torso side to side. So you're going to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, add the feet. Yup. Try it one more time. We said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. All right, let's try it with music. All right, now that you've had an opportunity to practice all the moves, we're going to put them in a sequence. Each move is going to be 2 8 counts worth, and we're going to run them back to back. Let's go. All right, thank you so much for watching. These are the 5 hip hop dance steps that every dancer should know. We hope you enjoyed, and we have a lot more videos like this on our channel. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.